you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if that doesn't get you going, I don't know what does. Few people as a group do it better.
Viking, Viking, Viking!
And a little added effect at the end from Tim Peter, head of the Norsemen up at Luther College, as Luther and providing the musical entertainment tonight, as Decorah and West Delaware are about ready to get things underway here tonight. Quickly, each of you guys, one key to victory tonight for the Vikings. Coach, you first.
Well, got to minimize, hopefully, no long plays, and that requires good tackling. So that's to me, very, very important.
Coach, Coach Carlson, your thoughts?
Well, I think the first thing is McTaggart and Lahr have combined for roughly 97% of West Delaware's offense, and that's going to be the key here tonight. Can you control those two and get in the backfield and limit, as Coach mentioned, their big plays? And then, first and foremost here, West Delaware is going to get the football first. Can you set the tone defensively and make them go a lengthy drive down the field, and then maybe get the ball back on offense and get that early lead going and play from ahead instead of playing from behind?
Well, West Delaware and Decorah here tonight at Viking Stadium. Couldn't ask for a better night on November the 7th. This is the fourth consecutive year that Decorah has been in the quarterfinals. Only 10 schools in the state of Iowa of the 397 that play football can say that. So definitely the Vikings are a perennial power. They'll face another perennial power in West Delaware tonight. Guys, this one should be fun. And bottom line, West Delaware took it to you the first time you met down on September 30th in Manchester, 38-21. Opportunity to redeem yourselves, to better yourselves, and represent yourselves better than you did that night, as West Delaware will get the football and will defend the east goal, the goal to our right here at Viking Stadium. Josh Lee will kick off, 61 kickoffs, 19 touchbacks, a 53-yard average. Back deep for West Delaware, Trey McTaggart on the near side. And on the far side will be Sam Lahr, the two big guns offensively for the West Delaware Hawks are the two big guns that they will send back deep. On the kick return, McTaggart averaging 29 yards a kick return, and Lahr averaging 17 yards a return. Lee has the okay from the official. Here we go. Boom, we're underway. Lee's kick is short. Comes down to McTaggart at the 8, straight ahead 10. He's to the 15, 20, opening to the 25, 30, and McTaggart brought down. At the 34-yard line, Austin Ashbacker got there first. Not a lot of nonsense in that return. Just a good return of 26 yards for Trey McTaggart. Yeah, straight up the stovepipe from where he received the ball. Just hit a little bit, waited for a block or two, but ran it the right way. He's straight ahead. First and 10, 34-yard line. I formation in the backfield, or a pistol formation with McTaggart and Lahr. McTaggart gives to Lahr, runs off the right side into a crowd, fighting forward across the 35 to near the 37-yard line. Pretty good response up front as Jay Kumpel makes the stop on Lahr after a gain of 3.
Well, they tried that kind of a power sweep to the right. They pulled a guard from the edge and tried to get a little bit of a mismatch. Decorah's playing a little bit different defense here tonight. We have 5 down linemen, Hovey and Humpel are your ends, and that caused a little confusion for the Hawks.
2 receivers to the right side. Out of the backfield, motion left goes Lahr. McTaggart takes the snap, quarterback draw left side. He's crossed the 40 to the 45 and brought down at the 48-yard line. He'll have the first down. Had nice blocking behind Cole Stephen at left tackle. Samuelson and Kriegel brought him down.
Yeah, big hole to run through at the point of attack off left tackle. Really not any resistance within 4 or 5 yards of the line of scrimmage, so pretty easy run for McTaggart.
Minute into the game, no score. This is Vikings Radio, 1240 KDEC Decorah. 4 receivers, 2 to either side. McTaggart and Lahr in the pistol. Low snap. McTaggart keeps it, runs off the right side, hits the 49-yard line, and gets knocked back from there. Andy Hovden at the top of the pile for Decorah. Also James Osley and Tyler Hovey there. They're going to mark him at the 50, so give him a gain of 2.
Pretty good job up front, as Darren called, really turning back. They like to favor that right side running behind Ryan King and I believe it's Wraith on the edge there in that time, and Cole Stephen that time. We did a good job up front to return him back for only a 2-yard gain.
2nd and 8 from the 50. 2 receivers right. McTaggart in the pistol with a wing right. McTaggart keeps it off the right side, looks for an opening. He'll get as far as the 46-yard line. Josie Jewell in on the stop. The primary defender was Kyle Hovey. A gain of 4 for McTaggart. A 3rd and 4 for West Delaware. We're a minute 45 into the game, no score.
Well, McTaggart did a real good job of looking like he was going to try to go wide and then cut back into a lane that was pretty open for about a 5-6 yard gain.
3rd and 4 from the Decorah 46. 2 receivers right, wing right. McTaggart in the shotgun, Lahr behind him. McTaggart takes the snap, play fake, rolls to his right, has lots of time in the pocket. He'll throw the right side.
Yes!
Picked off! Gavin Nimrod with the interception at the 36-yard line. Gavin Nimrod with interception number 3 on the season. First big break of the day goes Decorah's way.
Well, what happened there, guys, McTaggart had all day to throw. We were sitting back in his zone. They tried to run a curl route to the edge, and Gavin Nimrod just broke on the football beautifully. And, Coach, you got to like those hands right there. Sure hands for Gavin, gets the interception.
1st and 10, 39-yard line, 9:49 to play. First quarter, no score. Vikes will get the football for the first time. Wing left, Peter. Tight end left is Humpel. I with Josie and Hovey, and split to the right side is Kriegel. Moen takes, gives to Josie into a crowd left side, or no, it's Hovey as he'll fight his way forward. He got what he can, which isn't much. He'll get to the 40-yard line. Very good response up front. At the bottom of the pile was Adam Wraith, who had 11 tackles against Decorah the first time.
Well, at the point of attack, it was absolutely a wall of white shirts. It didn't go anywhere where the play was meant to go, and the final result was less than a yard. He bounced and spun a little bit for a half a yard.
2nd and 9 from the 40-yard line. Kriegel to the far side left. Tight end right is Humpel. Wing back right is Schwartz. I formation with Hovey and Josie. Moen under his center. James Lowry facing 7 in the box and a 5-man front. Moen takes the snap, gives to Josie. No, he keeps it off the right side, and Blake will get ahead to near the 45-yard line. Good blocking up that time, as they obviously respected the fake of the fullback Josie, or to the fullback Josie, as Andy Klosterman brought him down.
Well, that was a fullback ride play, just a QB keep, and Blake did a pretty good job there. There wasn't a whole lot of room to operate, but he managed the carry nicely, got what he could out of the gain, and picked up 4 or 5 yards.
8:39 to play first quarter, scoreless game. 3rd and 4 for Decorah from the 45-yard line in Viking territory. I formation, Kriegel right, wing right, Peter. Tight end left is Humpel. Moen takes the snap, gives to Hovey right side, gets the first down inside West Delaware territory. They're marking right at the 50. An ankle tackle of Michael Polke brought him down. Good blocking off that power side of Osley and Hovden.
Well, we beat the defense at the point of attack off the ball and got a nice seam for Hovey to run through, and he exploited it very quickly and picked up the 1st and 10.
From the 50-yard line, Kriegel to the far side left. Wing back left is Schwartz. Tight end right is Humpel. I formation, Hovey and Josie. Moen under his center, James Lowry. Long count at the line. He'll take the snap off play action. He has time. Pocket now collapses. He'll throw the left side. The catch is made by Josie Jewell, who's wrestled down right at the 49-yard line. Getting there immediately was Andy Klosterman. It is a gain of 1 yard.
Well, that time we just ran kind of a fullback basically a swing route there to Josie, a play that gained a lot of yards against Boone, and that time West Delaware played that very nicely to the edge. They had a guy spying on Josie, and that linebacker slid over there and made a nice open field tackle on Josie.
7:33 to play first quarter, no score. 2nd and 9, West Delaware territory from the 49-yard line for the Decorah. I formation, wing right, tight end left is Humple. Give is to Josie, powers off left guard, gets ahead to the 46-yard line, brought down there by Cole Stephen, who has 33 tackles in the first 2 playoff games. It's 3rd and 6 for Decorah.
Well, they bought a backer that happened to go right to the hole where we were attempting to run. Jewell did a good job of just keeping the leg drive and getting what he could. There really was not a hole there to run through.
Vikes converted a 3rd and 4 a moment ago. Now they have a 3rd and 6 from the West Delaware 47. So call it 3rd and 7. Craigle left, Humple right, wing back left is Schwartz. Split backs, Josie and Hovey. Moen under center, takes the snap, short drop, throws the right side, catch made by Humple, and down he goes at the 39-yard line. First down, Trey McTaggart brought him down.
Well, we ran a slant to Humple, and Blake delivered the ball a little bit behind Jake, but you got to give Jake credit. He went back and made the adjustment, and I thought McTaggart made a huge mistake there, guys. He went for the interception instead of trying to tip the ball away. If he tries to go for the tip there, he probably makes a play on the ball, but Jake did a good job to catch it and then fall forward for the first down.
1st and 10, 38-yard line, no score, 6.5 to play first quarter. Craigle left, Humple right, wing left is Peter, split backs Josie and Hovey. Drop it, a throw is Moen. Moen has time, throws deep down the right sideline, going for Humple, incomplete. He overshot him after beating the coverage of McTaggart down the near side near the 5. 2nd down upcoming.
Yeah, the ball was just a little bit with too much air under it, a little bit long. We had a step on the defender, but just a little bit too long.
2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the left side is Craigle, to the right side is Schwartz. Tight end right is Humple, I formation in the backfield with Hovey and Josie. Moen under his center, Lowry facing 6 on the line for West Delaware. Moen takes the snap, gives to Hovey, counter play right side, inside the 35, keeps his balance inside the 30, and down he goes with a first down at the 27-yard line. Dean Brookhammer tripped him up, gain of 11 yards.
Well, we've ran that play twice, guys, and both times it's gone for about 7 or 8 yards. It's just a simple fullback lead where Josie comes and fills the backer, and Josie's blown up 2 guys on the consecutive times we've ran that play, and I love how Kyle Hovey runs the football, just downhill, north and south, and did a good job to pick up the first down there.
Halfway point first quarter, no score. 1st and 10, Decorah from the West Delaware 27-yard line. Moen under center, takes the snap, gives to Josie off the right side. He'll fight down to the 25-yard line and get knocked back from there. They'll mark him closer to the 26. They were obviously ready for that one as Ryan King brought him down. It's a gain of 1.
Well, I would say obviously the game plan is first stop Jewell from the run. He's brought a lot of bodies to him every time he's touched the ball, so he's a good guy to be able to lead through, though, because he's a good enough blocker, so that's what we got to use him as.
2nd and 9 from the 26-yard line. Craigle right, wing right is Schwartz, tight end left is Humple, I with Hovey and Josie. Moen takes the snap, gives to Hovey, bouncing right to the outside, gets a block from Josie and gets covered up near the 21-yard line. He is brought down on the play by Dean Brookhammer, or so it appeared. Correction, it was Andy Klosterman. A gain to the 21, so it's 3rd down upcoming, 3rd down at about 4.
Well, we tried that time again to Hovey, kind of an off-tackle play where you ran to the edge with Josie leading, and that time West Delaware responded pretty nice up front to that resistance, but Hovey did a good job to hit the hole and gain a few yards after first initial contact.
4:48 to play first quarter, no score, 3rd and 4 for Decorah from the West Delaware 21-yard line. Moen takes the snap, option left side, pitch goes to Hovey, turns upfield, turns the corner at the 20, he's to the 15, he's to the 10, and wrestled down at the 4-yard line. It'll be first down to Decorah. Brody Kuzi, the man that brought him down, 17 yards, and nobody played that option, Coach.
Darren said it exactly the way it happened on the field. It was option left. There was nobody to the back, to the trail back, which was Hovey. Nobody came to him to defend him, so he was able to turn north and south and make a big gain.
Austin Ashbacker replaces Eric Smorstad at the quick tackle. 1st and goal, Decorah from the 5. Receivers left and right. Hovey and Josie in an I formation. Tight end right is Humple. Moen takes the snap, gives off the right side to Hovey. Brought down right near the 3-yard line on a solid tackle. After a gain of 3, they're going to mark him at the 2, rather, and Hovey might be a little slow in getting up. The man who brought him down was Brent Riley.
Yeah, it was quite a collision there, guys. Hovey had a heck of a burst off the first initial line. We ran that same power play off our power side, and he did a good job to hit the hole, but man, West Delaware filled that hole very nicely there, and but Hovey's still running hard there as well.
4-minute mark, first quarter, 2nd and goal from the 2, scoreless game. Late stages, first quarter. I formation, wing right is Peter. Moen takes the snap, keeps it on the belly, right side, lunges to the goal line, he's in, touchdown! Blake Moen scores for the 3rd time against West Delaware, and the 10th time on the ground this year, and Decorah takes a lead of 6-0 with 3:53 to play, quarter number 1.
It was a quarterback off a fake to the fullback, and he just ducked right in behind the fullback into the line and was able to get across the goal line for 6 points.
61 yards, 13 plays, 5 minutes, 56 seconds. Josh Lee is 36 of 38 on the PATs this year. The snapper is Peter Kephart, and the holder is Jake Qualley. Swinging gate into formation from the left hash mark. Snap, spot, kick. Lee boots that one towards walk-on and up and good. So it's a 7-0 lead for Decorah, converting off the turnover. Viking football brought to you by Meehan Schwartz Family Eye Care. Their fall fashion event is tomorrow. All frames 50% off all day tomorrow. Meehan Schwartz Family Eye Care proudly supports Northeast Iowa athletes. Hawkeye Stages is the way to go from start to finish when planning your next trip. Sit back, relax, and let the experienced staff at Hawkeye Stages do the driving for you. For office trips, large group travel, or for area sports teams, choose Hawkeye Stages, proud sponsors of area athletes and student groups. Hawkeye Stages, 382-3639. And Olsgaard Auto offers clean pre-owned vehicles with financing offered as low as 3.19%. Prepare now for winter. It's coming tomorrow with a new snowplow and spreader available at Olsgaard Auto Sales, where truck accessories and tires can be installed on your vehicle. Olsgaard Auto Sales, Highway 9 East Decorah. Give Olsgaard a call at 382-CARS. Well, Vikes convert off the turnover. Gavin Nimrod with the interception, and Blake Moen scores 13 plays later. Josh Lee, here is the approach and the kick. Down to the far sideline, Lahr takes it at the 5, runs to his right to the 10, 15, comes it to the sideline, now cuts it back. He's out across the 30, fighting forward, and finally brought down by Austin Ashbacker, as well as Kyle Kragel, or so it appears, or yes, it was Kyle Kragel, as Lahr brought down at the 34-yard line. A very tough return for Sam Lahr that time.
Yeah, that time they hit the wedge nicely, had it blocked well to the edge, and give West Delaware credit. They've had some nice returns here, but the Vikes did a good job staying in their lanes and making a sure-handed tackle on Lahr.
2 receivers right side, first down at 10, 34-yard line. McTaggart in the pistol, gives to Lahr right side, tries to hurdle the line of scrimmage. He'll fight his way forward to maybe the 37-yard line. Right now it's been a stalemate up front between the offensive and defensive line on the majority of the plays. Lahr able to get 2 on that play. Humpel and Hovden combine on the stop.
Well, he went airborne because there wasn't any seam to run through of where the ball, I think, was meant to be run, but he ended up getting about 3.5 to 4 yards.
They'll mark it at the 38, 2nd and 6 from the 38. McTaggart with 2 backs behind him. In the pistol formation, receivers left and right. Give to Lahr, runs into the right side. He runs into Jake Humpel, bounces off of him, but Gavin Nimrod brings him down at the 38-yard line. No gain, 3rd and 6 for West Delaware.
Outstanding pursuit to the edge, and then Gavin Nimrod came and finished him off. I thought we did a good job there, guys, to keep stringing Lahr out. We had the inside leverage there, and then you kept stringing Lahr out to the edge, and good job by Gavin to come up and make a sure-handed tackle on Lahr.
2:40 to play first quarter. Decorah up 7-0, 3rd down and 6 from the West Delaware 38. 4 receivers to the left, single receiver to the far side right. McTaggart takes the snap, 4-man rush. McTaggart under pressure, throws the left side, catch made by Bulkey inside the 45 to the 43-yard line, brought down by Gavin Nimrod. It's a first down and a gain of 19.
Well, he had a choice. He had 2 guys wide open. He had one going to the boundary and one going to the hash, and he chose to throw to the hash, and it was a pretty good accurate throw for a nice gain.
1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Double tight, double wing set. McTaggart in the pistol, and Lahr to his right. And The clock will now run. I think it might have been running through the first down that time. McTaggart in the pistol. Lahr behind him. Double wing set. Double tight ends. Give to Lahr. Right side. Powers ahead inside the 40 and brought down by Hovey, Osley, and others to the 37-yard line. Very good hole behind Ryan King at right guard. They'll mark him at the 37. It's a gain of 6.
Well, that's what we saw a lot of down there, guys, down at West Delaware. That is West Delaware just having their way up front with the Vikes, and that time Lahr really didn't have to do a whole lot except run forward, run north and south, and he had 5-6 yards before anybody even touched him.
2nd and 4 from the 37-yard line. McTaggart gives to Lahr, same play, right side, and he'll get to the 31-yard line on a first down. Michael Peter, Gage Samuelson combine on the stop. It's a gain of 6.
Well, they're running off right tackle behind about a 275-pound tackle by the name of King, and
he's the guard to be precise. But
that's where they're going, and the hole has been big consecutive plays here now.
1st and 10, 31-yard line. Minute and a half to play first quarter. 7-0 Decorah. A Nimrod interception led to a Moen touchdown. McTaggart in the pistol formation. Lahr behind him. Double wing set and 2 tight ends. 6-man front for Decorah. Drop it, throws McTaggart. He has time. He'll throw down the middle of the field, and it's incomplete. He overshot Jack Curley. Covered reasonably well by Kyle Craigle near the goal line. It's 2nd down.
Craigle was torched there, Darren. I know you said he maybe had good coverage. He had the inside hand there. If McTaggart puts that ball on the inside of Curley, Curley's got 6. Fortunately for the Vikes, they dodged a bullet right there because he was open, and McTaggart just misfired.
2nd and 10, 31-yard line. Double wing set, 2 tight ends. McTaggart in the shotgun. Lahr behind him. McTaggart takes the snap. Quarterback option left side. Gets inside the 30 and covered up from behind by Jake Humpel at the 25-yard line. Also there was Gage Samuelson, a gain of 5 yards or 6 yards on the keeper.
Well, it was a fake to the good running back Lahr, and quarterback McTaggart taking it back off left guard. You got to respect, of course, the good running back, and that sets up the quarterback being able to maybe get some yardage.
We're inside of a minute to play first quarter. 7-0 Decorah. 3rd and 4 for West Delaware from the Decorah 25. Morrison and Curley to the right side. McTaggart in the pistol formation. Lahr out of the backfield in motion to left. McTaggart, quarterback draw, right side. He's inside the 20, dances ahead, and dumped by Nimrod right at the 20-yard line. It'll be a first down. Got great blocking from Ryan King and Adam Reth on that right side once again, and another 3rd down conversion for West Delaware.
Well, right there, again, guys, they clear everybody out. They had everybody out wide, and then they just ran McTaggart right up the right side there. They're just plowing ahead on that right side. 1st and 10, 20-yard line. McTaggart gives to Lahr, runs off the right side, and he'll get down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 5 yards as James Osley brought him down. It appears that will be the final play of quarter number 1. 7-0 Decorah leads it after 1. This for Dick Kubler and Troy Whitehill with Edward Jones Investments and for Vic's Heating and Plumbing. Well, quarter number 2 upon us. It'll be a 2nd and 5 for West Delaware from the Decorah 15. West Delaware was intercepted on their first drive of the game, and the Vikes turned that one into points, but West Delaware on the drive once again. West Delaware 71 yards of offense. Decorah with 61 thus far. West Delaware's kept it for 6:04. Decorah 5:56. West Delaware 2 of 3 on 3rd downs. Decorah 3 for 3. 2nd and 5. It'll be from the 15-yard line. Double wing set. Pistol formation. Give to Lahr. Hole off left guard. He'll move ahead to the 10. He'll be close to a first down. Don't think he quite got there. James Lowry brought him down. 3rd and inches for West Delaware.
Well, it's just kind of a methodical move, 4 or 5 yards at a time. We gotta get a little more salty here at the line of scrimmage because they're making enough that obviously if they don't shoot themselves in the foot, they're going to make it all the way to the goal line.
3rd and a yard from the 11-yard line. Double wing set. McTaggart in the pistol with 2 tight ends. McTaggart takes the snap. Somebody moved early. You're seeing West Delaware going to double tight ends and double wing sets probably to counter that 5-man front there, John.
Yeah, that's something Decorah's doing, and then West Delaware's made the adjustment, as Darren mentioned. They're going a little tighter. They're trying to combat that 5-man front, but right there that was a big miscue right there because you're going from inches to about 6 yards now.
That is the first penalty of the night. 3rd down and 6, call it, from the 16-yard line. 40 seconds into quarter number 2. It is a 7-0 lead for Decorah. Gave a Nimrod pick, turned into a Blake Moen touchdown. Bringing in the play from the far side is Ryan Dudak. He'll be the tight end on the left side of the line. 2 receivers to the right. Wing back right is Jason Gable, McTaggart, and Lahr in the pistol formation. McTaggart gives to Lahr into the crowd right side. He'll fight his way forward back to near the 11-yard line. He's going to be short of a first down. West Delaware does have an okay kicker in Michael Bolke, who is 6 of 9, 33 yards on the season, but with the way they're moving up front, it's kind of a no decision to go for it, isn't it?
Yeah, they've had a good surge there again behind about 3 blockers right where they wanted to run, and all the back did was get in the back pocket of those blockers.
4th down and a yard from the 11-yard line. Wing right, pistol formation. McTaggart takes the snap, gives to Lahr right side. I don't know. He'll move forward and get brought down near the 11-yard line. No matter what happens, it's a pretty good response up front, and it's going to be a 4th down stop for the Decorah defense.
We got the bend but don't break again, guys. That time, I didn't see who hit the hole, guys, but whoever, I think we had a backer fire, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
We brought in Michael Peter as another. We were in our Viking goal line 6 defense there, and we fired somebody in there, and they hit Lahr right at the point of attack and pushed him back.
And also give credit to the right side of the defense that time for making a stalemate, at least, at the line of scrimmage. 10:21 to play, second quarter, 7-0 Decorah. The Vikes get it back. Peter to the left side. Krager to the far side right. Split backs Josie and Hobie. Tight end right side is Humple. Correction, left side is Humple. Moen takes the snap, gives to Josie. Left side, tried to cut it back, and he'll wrestle ahead to the 15-yard line. He got 4. Brought down hard by Dean Brookhammer.
Yeah, tough 4, but we'll take that on a first down. You move 4 each time. You got the ball, and you can keep it for quite a while. So a tough run, mostly on Jewel zone.
2nd and 6 from the 15-yard line. Kregel to the right side. Wing back right is Schwartz. Tight end left is Humple. Split backs with Hobie and Jewel. Moen under his center. James Lowry, 5-man front for West Delaware. Moen takes the snap, gives on a wing-back sweep to Hobie, runs off the right side and gets brought down very nicely in the open field at the 18-yard line by Cole Stephen. And Hobie able to get 3 on the play to set up a 3rd down and 3. Vikes perfect on 3rd downs on the night.
Yeah, that's the same play we've ran 3 or 4 times, just that fullback lead play off our power side. And it looked like there was a huge hole there, but Cole Stephen, the leading tackler, is over 100 tackles for West Delaware, closed the gap on Hobie and then wrestle him down with a nice open field tackle.
9:15 to play, second quarter, 7-0 Decorah. 3rd and 3 from the 18-yard line. Receivers left and right, split backs in the backfield. Moen, pitch goes to Josie right side, looks to turn upfield, gets across the 20 and moves the sticks with a 1st down. Josie with a nice patient run off that right side. Ryan King and Cole Stephen combine for the stop. It's a gain of 4 and the Vikes move them.
Well, it was a fullback pitch, and to our offensive right, we had a pretty good wall of blockers in front, and Jewel stayed patient and ducked in where he saw a little seam and made the 1st and 10.
1st down and 10, 23-yard line. Receivers left and right. Humple left, Kregel right. Split backs Josie and Hobie. Tight end on the left side, or the wing back on the right side is Schwartz. Robert throws. Moen rushes on. He'll scramble to his right. He gets to the 25, gets to the 30, lunges ahead, and he's close to a 1st down. They're going to mark him right near the 23-yard line. We'll see where they sticks come up after Denny Green dropped it on the far side, rightfully so, but a gutsy run that time for Blake Moen. He's going to be about a yard shy of a 1st down.
Well, we were trying to get Humple. He ran a curl route to the edge, and then we had a back coming out of the backfield swing, and it looked like West Delaware had everything covered up there in coverage, and then Blake just vacated the open space where West Delaware over pursued and picked up 9 yards. 2nd
and a yard from the 32. Split backs Josie and Hobie. Wing back right is Peter. Split right is Kregel. Tight end left is Humple. Moen gives on a wingback sweep to Peter, turns upfield, gets the 1st down and more across the 35 and brought down at the 42-yard line. Combination tackle between Brent Riley as well as Sam Lahr on the play, but a well-executed team play and a gain of 10 to a 1st down.
Good interference in front of the wingback on a wingback sweep to the offensive left. Just a very good effort on the whole team to get that yardage.
8:19 to play second quarter, 7-0 Decorah, first down and 10 from the Decorah 42-yard line. Split backs, Craigle right, wingback right is Schwartz. Give up the middle to Josie Jewell. He runs into a blocker, tries to bounce free, does so, gets to the 45. Josie lowers the shoulder. Oh, baby, you gotta love that run to the 50-yard line. Travis Meisgeiger brought him down. How in the world did he get 8 yards, John Carlson?
Because the kid doesn't give up. He does not give up, and that was an absolutely, I know that wasn't a touchdown, but that was man's run number 4 on the year right there. Josie did not give up, kept the legs turning, and you got to love that effort. I know Coach O's saying, Josie, just maybe go down, you don't get the ball stripped, but I don't care, Coach. The kid runs hard.
He does. But and West Delaware will take a time out here. Viking football brought to you by Dr. Rebecca Swella Smedrud and the Swella Chiropractic Clinic. Healthcare for all ages, including newborns, with regular visits. You and your entire family can live comfortably and maintain good health throughout your lives. Call for an appointment today at 382-3801 by Berg Cabinets and Construction. Your one-stop kitchen and bath shop with complete installation and remodeling crews available. Stop by their Water Street showroom to see the latest cabinet styles by Birch and the area's largest selection of quartz and laminate countertops. Berg Cabinets and Construction on Water Street in Decorah. And that timeout, kind of a basketball-style timeout to maybe stop some momentum there, Coach.
I think that's what it's about, is try to get a little bit more organized on their part and maybe try to freeze us a little bit.
2nd and 2 from the 50-yard line. 7-0 Decorah. 7:53 to play second quarter. Split backs. Wing left is Peter. Split to the left side is Craigle. Tight end right is Humpel. Moen takes, gives to Hovey. Gets a nice block from Peter inside the 50. Goes out of bounds on the near sideline at the 45-yard line. He was shoved to the sideline by Brody Cruzy. And a gain of 5 yards to a first down for Decorah.
Well, it was, again, a play that was meant to go wide to our bench side, and it looked like Hovey might not even be able to get that 2 yards, but he was able to turn the corner and get about 4 yards, so the sticks have moved again.
So 1st and 10 from the West Delaware 45-yard line. Schwartz to the right side. Split backs, Josie and Hovey. 2 tight ends on the line of scrimmage, Craigle left and Humpel right. 5-man front for West Delaware. Moen under center. Pitch goes to Josie. Stumbles a little bit, and he's looking to throw. He's hit as he throws down the middle of the field. Incomplete. Josie was being put on his backside by Cole Stevens as he released the football. 2nd down upcoming.
Well, we tried what they call a fullback pass, and it looked like Josie had a guy open. It's just the play took too long to develop, guys, and Josie couldn't get his feet set and throw an accurate football. Fortunately for the Vikes, it fell incomplete because he threw that thing off his back foot, and if West Delaware has somebody there, it's an interception.
2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line. Craigle to the right side. Wing back left is Peter. Tight end left is Humpel, and Josie and Hovey split behind Blake Moen, who's under his center, James Lowry. 5-man front for West Delaware. Moen takes, gives to Josie left side. He'll power his way forward. He'll get as far as the 42-yard line and bent back from there. At the top of the pile doing the bending was Dean Brookhammer. It's a gain of 3 for Jewell. A 3rd down upcoming for Decorah. 7:27 to play second quarter. 7-0 Decorah.
Well, there wasn't any hole for our fullback Jewell to run through. They grabbed him right within a yard of the line of scrimmage. He fought hard, but minimal gain.
3rd and 7 from the 42. Vikes are 4 of 4 on 3rd downs. Humpel right. Craigle left. Wing left is Schwartz. Split backs with Josie and Hovey. Moen under center. James Lowry surveys the defense, takes the snap, drops back to throw, throws the right side, and he threw it wide of the mark, but it's caught by Humpel. They're going to say it is a catch at the 37-yard line, and it'll be a little shy of a first down, so 4th down and 2 upcoming for Decorah.
Well,
wasn't a greatly thrown ball, but Humpel made a nice play to catch it.
Yeah, Humpel extended out and was able to get his hands under the ball. It wasn't thrown directly at him. It was to his right side. But he did a good job of gathering the ball in and keeping control of it.
4th and 2 from the 37-yard line for Decorah. 6:20 to play, second quarter, 7-0 Decorah. Wing left, Peter. Tight end left, Humpel. Right, Kriegel. Split backs, Josie and Hobie. Moen under his center, Lowry. Long count at the line, takes the snap, gives to Josie, left side, stood up. No, Moen kept it! Moen kept it inside the 30 on the belly, and he gets brought down at the 27. First down. Cole Stephen brought him down. How about the fake of number 2 there?
He sold you. You were faked out, I'll tell you.
Well, I'm not that great, Coach.
I was too, guys. I thought the ball was going right up to Josie up the middle, and Blake pulled that baby out and rode it out. Just a beautiful play by Blake Moen.
1st and 10, 27-yard line, halfway point, second quarter, 7-0 Decorah. The Vikes are on the drive at the West Delaware 27-yard line. Hobie and Josie in an I formation. Wing left, Schwartz. Moen takes, option right, pitch to Hobie, turns upfield. He's inside the 25, lost his footing and goes down underneath Tyler Morrison's defense at the 25-yard line. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Well, it looked like on that play we were going to get to the edge again. You got to give Kyle Kriegel a heck of a whole lot of credit for his beautiful stock block out on the edge on McTaggart. And Hovey just lost his footing there. Give Morrison credit, though, for coming up and making Hovey have to cut back.
2nd and 8 from the 25-yard line. Kriegel to the far side right. Tight end left is Humpel. Wing back left is Peter. Split backs Josie and Hovey. Moen takes, gives to Josie, left side. Josie fighting inside the 20. Carrying tackler inside the 15. And Josie Jewell brought down at the 13-yard line. First down, Josie Jewell. Gain of 12 yards. Oh, boy.
And the last 10 were fought by him to get it. He was hit 2 yards through the line of scrimmage by more than one white shirt. Continued with great leg drive and ended up with a 12-yard gain.
4:49 to play, second quarter, 7-0 Decorah. 1st and 10 Decorah from the West Delaware 13. Give to Josie off the right side. Stopped in the backfield, cuts to his left. He's inside the 10, inside the 5, and brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Cole Stephen brought him down 8 thanks to Josie Jewell.
The guy does not go down. He does not go down. He's run hard all year, guys, but this is the hardest I've ever seen the kid run. And he's just absolutely a man possessed right now.
2nd and 2 from the 5-yard line. 4:10 to play, second quarter, 7-0 Decorah. Moen under center with split backs Josie and Hovey. Moen takes, gives to Hovey, left side, Hole fighting to the goal line. He's knocked back from just outside the goal line, but it'll be a first down for Decorah. West Delaware responded right outside the goal line. Michael Bolke, Adam Reth led the charge, but a nice hole initially, and the Vikings moved to 6, 1st and goal at the 1.
Yeah, we had the point of attack blocked well. The back had much room to run through. He just got stood up right at the goal line from being able to score a touchdown.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Kriegel to the right side. Wing left is Peter. Tight end left is Humpel. Split backs Hovey and Josie. Moen under center. James Lowry. Long count at the line by Blake. Moen will sneak it off the left side, diving to the goal line. He's in! Second rushing touchdown of the night! And Blake Moen and the Decorah Vikings have a 13-0 lead with 3:29 to play, second quarter.
Outstanding push up front, and then you got to give Blake credit. They were giving us a gap to that quick side, and Blake exploited it right there and puts it in for a touchdown.
89 yards, 16 plays. 7 minutes and 52 seconds off the clock after a 4th down stop earlier in this quarter. Josh Lee trying to go 2 for 2 on the PAT. Snap, spot kick, up, good. 14-0 Decorah. 3:29 to play here in the second quarter. Support for this Viking broadcast comes from Lunch Smith of Northwestern Mutual. Lunch provides individuals and business owners with expert guidance and exclusive access to Northwestern Mutual's life and disability insurance policies. Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Meehan Schwartz Family Eye Care. Their fall fashion event is tomorrow. All frames 50% off all day tomorrow. Meehan Schwartz Family Eye Care in Decorah proudly supports Northeast Iowa athletes. Hawkeye Stages is the way to go from start to finish when planning on your next trip. Sit back, relax, and let the experienced staff at Hawkeye Stages do the driving for you. For office trips, large group travel, or for area sports teams, choose Hawkeye Stages, proud sponsors of area athletes and student groups. And Josh Lee set to restart the ballgame. It's been a bend but don't break situation on defense for Decorah.
Keep the foot down here, guys. You got 3:29 left. Got to keep it down here.
Here's the approach and the kick. The kick is on the ground. It's taken by Dudak, who fumbles it at the 24 and covers it up at the 25-yard line. So the squib kick does as wanted that time, Coach.
Yeah, it kept a return. The first guy to touch the ball muffed the ball and had to fall back on it. They still get reasonable field position.
But they're worst of the night.
Yeah, but it is at their own 25.
3:26 to play till halftime. 14-0 Decorah. Double wing set. McTaggart in the shotgun. Two tight ends, or McTaggart in the pistol with Lahr. McTaggart takes, gives to Lahr, runs up the middle off right side. He runs into Gage Samuelson at the 30-yard line. Carries Gage for a yard before Kyle Hobie and Gavin Nimrod brought him down after a gain of 6 yards.
Well, pretty good initial surge by West Delaware there. They've got good power between the tackles, and you saw it right there. And Lahr's a tough kid. You can't count out West Delaware here, guys, and it showed right there on that first carry from Lahr. 4
receivers to the left. Jason Gable off to the near side right. McTaggart by himself in the shotgun, takes the snap, 3-man rush, throws the left side going for Morrison, makes the catch at the 30 and tiptoes out of bounds at the 37-yard line, a gain of 6, and West Delaware moves the sticks with 2:48 to play till halftime. 14-0 Decorah.
Well, we kept the ball in front like you want to do when they've got to go basically the whole length of the field with 3 minutes to go. We truly didn't have him covered. The ball was thrown well enough to be able to get a 1st and 10.
3 receivers to the left side. McTaggart and Lahr in the pistol formation. Gable at tight end, right side of the line. McTaggart takes, gives to Lahr, right side, brought down from behind. It was Michael Peter and James Lowry who combined on the tackle, a loss of 2.
Outstanding job by that edge there. Michael Peter and James Lowry sniffed that play out. They were trying to run a boundary play to the edge with their guard pulling, and our guys fed it off and did a good job to get in the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
2:20 to play, second quarter, a 14-0 lead for the Decorah. Drop it, a throw is McTaggart. McTaggart has all day to throw, throws deep down the right sideline, going for Curley. Knocked away by Schwartz, incomplete. The ball hung up a little bit, and Schwartz able to knock it down in front of the Decorah bench at the 30-yard line. On the near side, it's 3rd down.
We had good coverage. We had 2 guys that were right with the receiver, and ball had a little bit too much air underneath, and everybody could recover to the ball, and we knocked it to the ground.
3rd and 8 from the 35-yard line. Timeout asked here by West Delaware. 2:12 to play till halftime. 3rd and 11 coming up for the Hawks. Let's set 14-0 Decorah. Let's take a break for Kelly Real Estate.
Settle down here.
They came back from 14-3 down last week. So. .212 to play till halftime. Vikings lead it 14-0. Blake Moen 2 touchdown runs. The defense forces a turnover. They bend but don't break, and they have been able to convert off those defensive plays. 3rd down and 11 from the 35-yard line. 3 receivers to the left side of the formation. 2 tight ends on the line of scrimmage. Trey McTaggart in the shotgun formation. McTaggart takes the snap, rushes on, being chased by Osley. He'll run to his left. He'll stay on the run, fire downfield, and the catch is made on a nice grab after a good hit by Jason Gable at the West Delaware 49. Samuelson laid the wood, but Gable hung on, and it's a 1st down and a gain of 14.
outstanding play there by McTaggart. He rolled the pocket. He's not a pocket passer, and he showed right there. They rolled him out. I like our play call, guys. We did a good job to blitz our backer there, but give McTaggart credit. He avoided it.
First and 10, 49-yard line for West Delaware. McTaggart takes the snap, rushes on, steps up in the pocket, runs to his left, now cuts it back to the right. Gets a block, turns upfield inside the 50, brought down at the 46-yard line in Decorah territory. Peter the stop, a gain of 5. McTaggart had to work hard for those 5 yards.
Well, it was meant to be a pass play, but we shot Jewell. He missed McTaggart, chased him in the backfield, so he ducked back into the line of scrimmage in the scramble and made 5 yards.
2nd and 5 from the 46, 1:22 to play till halftime, 14-0 Decorah. 4 receivers right, single receiver left. McTaggart takes the snap, quarterback draw, runs off the right side, brought down from behind by Josie Jewell, shy of a first down at the 42-yard line. Jewell gets 4, 3rd down short for West Delaware. They do have a timeout, and there's a minute remaining here in the first half.
Well, design quarterback draw. They spread everybody out. We did a good job, though, guys, to stay in our lanes and not allow McTaggart to get outside of what we call the tackle area. A good job by Decorah to keep him inside the tackle area.
3rd and 1 from the 42. 2 receivers right, single receiver left. McTaggart by himself in the shotgun, takes the snap, has all day to throw. He'll fire down the middle of the field, nearly intercepted by Kyle Kringle at the 25-yard line. He threw it into double coverage, trying to get Morrison on the far side hash mark at the 25. It's 4th down and inches.
There wasn't much of a window to thread the ball through. We had an over and under cover on the receiver, and it was paper thin if you were going to get that ball through to your white shirt. So not a good judgment on the quarterback's part.
West Delaware 0 of 1 on 4th downs. It's 4th and 1 from the 42-yard line in Decorah territory. 38 seconds to play first half. 14-0 Decorah. Give to Lar left side. He's upended. Didn't get a lot. It'll depend on the spot of the football. Josie Jewell brought him down. They may have to look, and West Delaware's actually sending their defense out. It's short again. But they are going to measure just to be sure. Give Dave Lumen and Denny Green some love from the chain crew.
It's going to be awfully close, guys. But whoever came in from that edge absolutely did exactly what you need to do to Lar, flatten his tires.
It was Josie Jewell, and the Vikings stop them again. They're about a half-yard shy of a first down. Oh, brother.
Well, now you're in a sequence, guys. You got the ball 42-yard line, 3 timeouts. What do you do here? You got some options. I don't know.
Coach, you've been in this spot before. What do you do?
Well, because we do have 3 timeouts, I wouldn't be afraid to open the playbook.
Well, the coaches upstairs are going down, so I think you're going to be happy with a 14-0 lead here at the present time, as Moen will be under center. He'll take the snap, he'll just sneak it up the middle, and he'll get a couple of yards. So Moen able to get 2. Coming up at halftime, we'll have a baseball color man reunion here at halftime. We'll talk about that here in a few moments. First half thoughts, guys. Vikes lead at 14-0.
Well, I thought overall just the intensity from Decorah in the first half, guys, has been absolutely outstanding. And give the kids credit. You got to keep that intensity here now in the second half, because West Delaware came back against Webster City. Webster City got a 14-0 lead, and West Delaware came storming back. So they're going to get fired up in the second half. We get the football, though. A big, long drive would go a long ways to squelch that desire and determination from West Delaware, but a good overall first half from Decorah on offense and defense.
Coach, your thoughts?
Well, they blew a golden opportunity to score and tie the game at 7-7. They had a 3rd and 1 and had a procedure penalty. And the thing that's when you're playing a team that's rung up quite a few points during the course of the season and the games they've played is to keep the ball away from them. We've had two strong drives that's resulted in points, and that's taken a lot of away from them being able to have an offense because we've had the ball.
So 14-0 Decorah leads it here at halftime. Back with more halftime after this for Bank of the West, Olson Explosives, Farm Bureau, and the chiropractic offices of Dr. Kelly Reagan. Time break, Coach. Offensively, you got to be pretty pleased. You've had possessions and you've scored off them.
Yeah, we just had good, consistent drives and been able to balance things out. The kids really improved as the half went on, getting off the football, and we just need that good fundamental football here in the second half. You got to play 4 quarters, and right now we only have 2 in the books. We've got to continue to get after here for the next 2.
Defensively, you've given up yards but not points. What do you need to do better on that side of the ball?
Well, I think we stick to our game plan, and you got to continue to get turnovers, and stopping them on 4th down counts as a turnover too. So we're not done getting those yet tonight. We got to continue to get after it in that regard, and you continue to have that mindset. You got a 100-yard football field. You can bend a little bit, just don't have that break mentality, and keep them in front of you and tackle.
All right, Coach, let's keep the scoreboard the same way. Add more points to the home side.
Sounds great, Darren. Thank you.
Jeff Friedoff joining us at halftime. 14-0. Decorah leads it here at the halftime break. First down, Decorah 10, West Delaware 6. Decorah 137 yards of offense. West Delaware with 76. West Delaware 37 yards passing. Decorah with 15. Decorah 152 yards total offense, and West Delaware with 113. West Delaware with the only penalty, 1 for 5 yards. West Delaware with 10:41. Time of possession, Decorah with 13-19. Here's the key stat in the first half. Decorah 4 of 5 on 3rd downs, 1 of 1 on 4th downs. West Delaware 3 of 6 on 3rd downs, and 0 of 2 on 4th downs. Another key stat, Decorah 2 for 2 in the red zone. West Delaware 0 for 1. Rushing, Kyle Hobie 10 rushes, 54 yards. Josie Jewell 8 for 44. Blake Moen 6 for 29 and 2 scores. Michael Peter 1 for 10. Blake Moen 3 of 4 passing, 15 yards. Josie Jewell 0 for 1. Jake Humpel 2 catches, 14 yards. And Josie Jewell 1 catch for 1 yard. Sam Lahr 12 carries, 38 yards in the first half. Trey McTaggart 7 carries, 38 yards. McTaggart 3 of 7, 37 yards. No touchdowns, 1 interception. Tyler Morrison 2 catches, 19 yards. Michael Bolke 1 catch for 18 yards. So Decorah will get the football here to start the second half. And guys, really, this is a momentum starting drive. Are you going to keep the momentum that you established in that first half on this first series, Coach?
Yeah, it's real important here to keep the ball, of course, out of their hands, and that is what we've done pretty well in the first half. So it would be real advantageous, of course, for us to take 6-7 minutes off and get some kind of score again to start the second half.
Late second quarter, Harlan leading Boyd and Whole Rock Valley 14-7. Out west, Bolke's kick comes down to the far side. It's Humpel from the 11. He's to the 15, to the 20, runs to his left, lost his footing a bit, and get brought down at the 25-yard line. Couple of highs we got to say. Jeff Schumann listening in up in the Twin Cities, and a guy who made a big play in a playoff game back in '97. Paul Seilers out in San Diego, California, tuning in right now. And we say hi to everybody. Ryan Delahan told me 85 people on the internet right now listening to this broadcast. So wherever you are tonight, we say hi. First down and 10 from the 24-yard line. Split backs to the backfield with Hobie and Josie. Tight end right and a wing back left. Split to the right side is Kregel. Here's the give to Josie off the left side. Straight head to the 30, 40. He's to the 50. Near sideline 40. He's to the 30. Josie cuts it back to the inside at the 20 and brought down at the 16-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 15. A 61-yard gain on the first play of the second half.
Talk about momentum, boys. That's huge right there. Josie, they had him stopped again, guys. They had him tackled, but Josie doesn't go down. He just keeps on churning and picks up 61 yards.
First and 10 at the West Delaware 15-yard line. Kregel to the right side. Wing left is Schwartz. Tight end right is Humpel. Split backs in the backfield as the give goes to Hobie, who tries to sneak his way off right guard. He'll move forward inside the 15 and down to near the 13-yard line. Hobie got 2, and I don't know how he got it. It was just on effort. Ryan King brought him down, amongst others, a gain of 2.
Yeah, not a lot of running room for the back to go through at the point of attack, but we'll take what he got. He made a good effort and came up with about 3 yards.
Second and 7 from the 13-minute into the second half. 14-0 Decorah. Kregel to the right side. Tight end left is Humpel. Wing left is Peter, split backs with Josie and Hobie. Moen under his center, Lowry facing a 5-man front. He'll take the snap, give to Hobie, runs off the right side and runs into a crowd and gets bent back from the 12-yard line. Leading the charge was Andy Klosterman. King at the bottom of the pile again. It is third down upcoming after a gain of maybe 1.
I thought he had the possibility there, Coach, and correct me if I'm wrong, if he bounces that out, he might get some extra yards there, but give West Delaware credit on these last 2 plays after Josie runs for 61. They've really collapsed down on these last 2 plays and showing that they have some fight left in them.
Minute and a half into the second half. It's 3rd and 6 for Decorah. Vikes are 4 of 5 on third down conversions. Craigle to the left side. Wing right is Schwartz. Tight end right is Humple. Split backs Josie and Hobie. Pitch goes to Hobie right side with Hovden out in front. Gets inside the 10 and brought down near the 6. It's going to be close to a first down. Don't know if he actually has it. He was brought down there on the far side by Travis Meisgeiger and Cole Stevens. It's going to be close enough to measure.
Well, good effort there. We tried the team pitch play where we pull Andy Hovden out to the edge, and he got, I think, of enough of a block there. We'll see. It's going to be awfully close, Swentz.
It's going to be about a half a yard shy, and the Vikings will go for it. They're keeping the offense on the field. 4th and inches from the 6-yard line. We're 2 minutes into the second half. It's 14-0. Decorah on top. Newest, biggest play of the ball game right here, Coach.
Yeah, to really hopefully get real momentum. We've had momentum, but you would think we'd damper their dauber a little bit here if we cash in and get a 21-0 lead. So we got to pick the 1st and 10 up first.
4th and inches from the 6. Moen under center, takes, gives to Hobie right side, lunges to near the 5. It appears to be good enough for a first down. Wasn't much of a push. Pretty good response up front for West Delaware, but he didn't need a lot, and Dean Brookhammer brings him down at the 5. It's 1st and goal, Decorah.
Well, we ran a lead play there, Coach, and Darren, we did a good job of getting enough of a block and a hole for Hobie to run through. As Darren mentioned, not a whole lot of room to operate, but our offensive line is doing the job right now.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Craigle to the right side, wing left is Schwartz, tight end left is Humple, split backs Hobie and Josie. Give to Josie off the left side, hesitation move, lowers the shoulder. He'll get down near the 2-yard line and get denied from there. Wasn't much of a gap. Josie got what he could. 2nd and goal upcoming. Top of the pile is Adam Wraith for West Delaware.
They shot a backer, number 16. He went right by Jewell as if he didn't even know that he had the ball. So we ended up picking up at least half the distance there, 2 yards.
2nd and goal from the 2. 3 minutes into the second half, 14-0 Decorah. Split backs Josie and Hobie. Wing to the left side is Peters. Split right is Craigle. Moen under center, takes the snap, gives to Josie. No, he keeps it off the left side. He ran into his own blocker and got brought down from behind right at the 2. Brent Reilly, the man that brought him down, gain of 0, 3rd down for Decorah.
Well, Darren called it accurately there. Blake doesn't run into his own blocker. I think he maybe has a chance to get in the end. So give West Delaware credit, though. They really read our belly play nicely there and pushed Blake back and didn't have a chance.
So 3rd and 2 from the 2. Vikes are 4 of 6 on third downs. There's 8:19 to play in the third. It's 14-0 Decorah. Craigle to the right side. Wing left is Schwartz. Tight end left is Humple. I formation with Hobie and Josie. Moen under his center. James Lowry. Long count at the line. Takes the snap. Makes the pitch to Hobie right side. Gets a block to the end zone. Touchdown, but it's coming back as Kyle Craigle held Trey McTaggart at the goal line.
Yep. It was option right, and we waltzed in pretty easily, but
it was thanks to the block that freed him up, too.
Yeah, the one guy that had to play the pitch man was being blocked by our wideout and was being held, so the ball's back to about the 12-yard line.
So 3rd and goal from the 12, 8:02 to play here in the third. That's the first penalty of the night for Decorah. Only one penalty on West Delaware. You're not going to get flagged with good playoff crews.
Nope.
Well, and also the play is going to be good as well, most importantly. 3rd and goal from the 12. Craigle to the right side, Humple near side left. Wing back right is Peter, split backs with Hobie and Josie. Moen under center. West Delaware perhaps showing blitz. Short drop, Moen throws the left side, gets dropped by Humple. At the 5-yard line, he had a step inside the defender, Brody Cruzy, couldn't corral it. It's 4th down.
Well, we had a slant pattern there, and Blake delivered it on the money, guys. It was right there, but unfortunately, Humple didn't come up with the catch there. He's been sure-handed all game, and right there, I think he saw the green in front of him and maybe tried to run before he caught the football.
30-yard field goal for Josh Lee. Long has been 38. He's 11 for 15 in set category. Angle from the right. Kephart snap. Quality's hold. Lee's kick. It is up, and it is no good. There is a flag down. It came from the umpire. I don't know, and this is what I'm going to think it is. I think they hit the center as Peter Kephart is a little slow in getting up. I think they hit the center when his head was still down. That is going to be a personal foul on West Delaware.
That'll be a 1st and 10 for us.
Wow.
Peter Kephart is slow in getting up, and I think that was the case. And it came from the umpire. So Vikes get a little bit of a break, usually sure-footed. Josh Lee misses the field goal, but a personal foul on West Delaware.
Half the distance will take it down to the 6-yard line.
So it's a 4th down, or a 1st down and goal on the automatic.
Wow, that is huge.
1st and goal at the 6. Pregel to the right side, Peter to the left. Humple tight end left. Josie and Hovey in an I formation. Give to Hovey left side. Dances ahead to the 5 and got denied.
Mercy.
Cole Stephen made the play. Travis Meisgeiger also there. Gain of 1. 2nd and goal from the 5.
Well, we've probably run that play both sides of the center at least 5-6 times tonight. It's like an X where the fullback tries to lead the backers away from the play. He goes one way and the running back goes the other. They were there for that one.
2nd and goal from the 5. Prego right, Schwartz left, Humple tight end on the left side of the line. Split backs to the backfield with Hovey and Josie. Moen takes, gives to Josie, squeezes through off the left side, and he got knocked down near the 3. Ryan King leading the defensive charge. It's 3rd and goal for Decorah.
Well, not a whole lot of room to operate there. We've gotten some good push all night. Right now, West Delaware's fighting with all their might to keep the Vikes out of the end zone, and you saw that grit and determination right there up front. Really not a whole lot of room to operate for Josie up front, and he did the most he could with what he had.
3rd and goal just inside the 4. Prego right, Humple left, wing back right is Peter. Split backs Josie and Hovey. Moen off play action, looks to the left side, now rolls to his right and gets dumped at the 14-yard line. Adam Wraith, a solo sack. It's 4th down. That's a pretty good response from the West Delaware defense right there.
Well, here comes another field goal try. Let's see. It'll be probably about a 29-yarder.
This time a little bit more straight on, Coach. Give them credit, as Darren mentioned. They just shot off our blocks there and corralled Blake in the backfield.
Kephart will snap it. Qualley will hold it. Straight on kick for Josh Lee. 11 of 15 on the season. A 38 is his long. Snap spot kick. This one is up, and this one is good. So Josh Lee puts Decorah up 3 scores with 5:18 to play in the 3rd. It is 17-0 Decorah. Viking football brought to you by Olsgaard's Auto Sales. Offers clean, pre-owned vehicles with financing offered as low as 3.19%. Prepare now for winter with a new snowplower or spreader available at Olsgaard's Auto Center, where truck accessories and tires can be installed on your vehicle. Olsgaard Auto Sales, Highway 9 East Decorah, or give Olsgaard's a call at 382-CARS. By Berg Cabinets and Construction, your one-stop kitchen and bath shop with complete installation and remodeling crews available. Stop by their Water Street showroom to see the latest cabinet styles by Birch and the area's largest selection of quartz and laminate countertops. Birch Cabinets and Construction, Water Street, Decorah. Dr. Rebecca Swella-Smidrun and the Swella Clinic of Chiropractic Health Care for all ages, including newborns. With regular visits, you and your entire family can live comfortably and maintain good health throughout your lives. Call for an appointment today, 382-3801. Halftime, Harlan leading Boyd in Whole Rock Valley by a 21-7 margin. Stevens, the up back, picks up the ball at the 24-yard line, runs straight ahead. He's to the 40, and Cole Stevens Probably one of the better players on this West Delaware team that doesn't get the attention and returns it to the 45-yard line. Mike's got to keep the foot on the accelerator right here. They let up a little bit on special teams that time, and West Delaware will have their best field position of the night.
Well, we shortened the game some, though, Darren. We put over 6 minutes into that last score, which gives them only a half a third quarter.
First and 10, 45-yard line. Pistol formation. McTaggart takes, keeps it off the right side, dances ahead and gets stopped by Josie Jewell at the 46-yard line, a gain of a yard.
Outstanding job of understanding where the football is going, Josie Jewell. And McTaggart's a little gimpy to get up here. He was knocked silly in that Ballard game, guys. And if we batter him around a little bit here, I like our chances. That time we did a good job of really taking his feet from underneath him. His weapon is his feet, and Josie dismantled that right there.
4:40 to play in the third. 17-0 Decorah. Second and 8 from the 47. Curley left, Morrison right. Gable wing right. McTaggart in the shotgun. Lar behind him. Driving to throw is McTaggart. He has nice protection. Has all day to throw. A late rush from Lowry. He dumps to his right. The catch is made by Gable at the 47-yard line. It was open beneath the coverage of Osley. It's a gain of 6 and a third down, about a yard and a half coming up for Decorah.
Well, he had way too much time. We finally did get a little chase on him, but one of their receivers set down in a dead area of the zone and picked up about 8 yards.
West Delaware 3 of 6 on third down conversions. 3rd and 2 from the Decorah 47. 4 minutes to play in the third. 17-0 Decorah. Curley left, Morrison right. McTaggart in the pistol with Lar. Give to Lar, sweeping left. Nice interference out front. He cuts it back and gets brought down by Josie Jewell at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and West Delaware able to move the sticks.
That was an outstanding job by Lar, guys. Osley had him on the edge. Would have made a tackle, but Lar just stopped, let Osley over pursue on the play, and then cut back and picked up the first down. But Josie Jewell was right there, too, to get that inside lane and hammer him down.
First and 10, 44-yard line. Receivers left and right. McTaggart and Lar in the pistol. Give to Lar, right side hole. He's inside the 40. Brought down near the 34-yard line, close to first down yardage. James Lowry got him from behind. From the defensive line, helping out was Kyle Hovey. Gain of 10 for Lar.
Big hole, big gain.
Ryan King, the right guard, leading the path for West Delaware. We're down to 3:25 to play in the third. It's a 17-0 lead for Decorah. Really a must-score drive for West Delaware to stay in this ballgame. McTaggart takes the snap, gives to Lar right side, dances ahead inside the 30 and brought down by Hovey at the 27-yard line. He ran behind Cole Stephen at left tackle that time, and Lar able to get 7.
Well, another big hole, guys. We're getting beat up front right now, and it's kind of a situation where they're just running downhill. They're not doing anything special. They're just going left and right and picking their poison right now, and the Vike defensive line got to stand up and get off some blocks better. 2nd and 3 from the 27. Receivers left and right. Curley in motion. Give to Lar off the right side. He gets inside the 25 and down to the 22-yard line. It'll be a first down. Gain of 5 behind Ryan King once again. Hovey and Ashbacker. Austin Ashbacker brought him down.
Again, their surge is beating our off the ball, in other words, and consequently we aren't getting anybody on the ball carrier until about 4 or 5 yards downfield.
2:30 to play in the third. 17-0 Decorah, but West Delaware on the drive. First down and 10 from the 22-yard line. Curley and Morrison to the near side right. McTaggart in the pistol with Lar. Wing back right is Gable. McTaggart option left side. No, it's a quarterback keep. Looks for an opening. Gets inside the 20 and brought down from behind by Kyle Hovey, or correction, Josie Jewell at the 17-yard line. A gain of 5 for McTaggart.
Well, he just kind of picked and kind of bobbed and weaved his way there. We had a good pursuit there, but not until he got about 4 or 5 yards there. He just kind of picked his way through our defense for 5 yards.
2nd and 5 from the 17-yard line. Receivers left and right. McTaggart in the pistol with Lar. High snap to McTaggart. He gives to Lar. Runs off the right side. Gets inside the 15 down to near the 12. It'll be a first down. Very methodical drive here for West Delaware. Josie Jewell to stop. It's going to be 3rd down and inches upcoming, actually.
Well, they're just beating us off the ball at the line of scrimmage right now. Their offensive line has gotten us on our heels, and Lars running it right north and south.
3rd and inches from the 12. Give up the middle to Lar, diving inside the 10, and he'll get the first down to the 9-yard line. Osley on the stop. It's a gain of 3 yards. 1st and goal, West Delaware. Minute 17 to play in the 3rd. 17-0 Decorah, but West Delaware with their best drive of the night to this point.
Yeah, just another in-between tackle play, and you guys have called it all night right now, or at least on this drive. West Delaware just blowing us off the line of scrimmage.
This will be the 11th play of the drive that started at the West Delaware 45-yard line. McTaggart and Lar in the pistol formation. Receivers left and right. Give is to Lar. Runs off the left side. Gets brought down at the 5. Osley the stop. It's a gain of 4.
They've only run one play outside the tackle. They've gone from tackle to tackle with every play except the quarterback keep behind Lars' block around left end. Other than that, they're just moving us backwards.
So 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line. 48 seconds to play in the 3rd. 17-0 Decorah leading West Delaware, but West Delaware on the doorstep. 2nd and goal at the 5. McTaggart takes, gives to Lar, runs up the middle, fighting towards the goal line and brought down near the 1. Osley again at the top of the pile for Decorah. Also there was Kyle Hovey. 3rd and goal for West Delaware.
Another hole there, guys. They're just gashing us right now. Can Vikes defense stand up and stop them here on 3rd down?
3rd and goal from inside the 1. McTaggart gives to Lar, dives the right side. He's in. Touchdown. Sam Lar with the touchdown run, his 27th of the season. It's 17-6 Decorah. There's 13 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter.
The only good part, if you can say it, is it took 5 minutes off the clock, and the clock's still our ally right now. It's still in our favor.
12 plays, 55 yards, took 5:05 off the clock if you want to get picky, Coach.
Okay, I count on you to get the accuracy.
All right, Michael Bolke is 48 for 51 on the PAT. Spot, snap, kick, up and good. So 17-7, 13 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. Support for this Viking broadcast comes from Lunch Smith of Northwestern Mutual. Lunch provides access to a variety of insurance and investment products designed to meet the needs of individuals and businesses. Securities are offered through Northwestern Mutual Investment Services, LLC, a subsidiary of the Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, a member of the FINRA and the SIPC. Meehan Schwartz Family Eye Care, their fall fashion event is tomorrow. All frames 50% off all day tomorrow. Meehan Schwartz Family Eye Care in Decorah. Hawkeye Stages is the way to go from start to finish when planning your next trip. Sit back, relax, and let the experienced staff at Hawkeye Stages do the driving for you. Call 382-3639. Michael Bolke will kick off for just the 2nd time tonight.
Got to be careful here. I'm assuming they're going to kick it deep, but
Bolke's kick bounces at the 25. Humpel takes it on 2 hops. Far side at the 12, 20, 25, 30. And Humpel slides to a stop at the 31-yard line. On special teams for West Delaware was Jeremy Zier. 1st down and 10. 8 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. It's a 1st down and 10 for Decorah from the 30-yard line.
I like Darren what Humpel did last time on the return. He waited and tried to get behind some blocking, then he slipped and didn't go anywhere. This one was straight ahead as hard as he could go.
1st and 10, 31-yard line. I formation in the backfield. Split to the left side is Krigel. Wing left, Schwartz. Tight end right is Humpel. Moen under center, takes the snap, gives to Hovey. Left side has a hole and more. Gets to the 35, running to the sideline and get knocked to the sideline at the 40-yard line. Brody Cruzy brought him down. 2 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Hovey able to get 9.
Outstanding job. I don't know who that was on the edge there, but somebody absolutely pancaked a West Delaware player. I don't know who that was, but that's what sprung him. And a good job by Kyle Hovey to get to the edge there and pick up 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd and 1 from the 40, barring a defensive penalty. This will be a final play of quarter number 3. Vikings leading 17-7. I formation in the backfield. Wing right is Schwartz. Tight end left is Humpel. Split to the right side. Kragel. Give is to Hovey off the right side. Gets across the 40 and brought down at the 44-yard line. We go to the 4th quarter. It's 17-7 Decorah. This for Hacker Nelson CPAs and Business Consultants and for Hubden Oil. Quarters complete. 4th quarter to go. 17-7 Decorah. The Vikings will have a 1st down and 10 at the Decorah 44-yard line. As we move on offense from left to right to start the fourth quarter, Vikes with 231 yards of total offense. West Delaware with 169. I formation. Quick count. Moen takes, gives to Josie, squeezes through off left guard for not much. He'll somehow get to the 46-yard line. The hole just frankly wasn't there. He'll get 2.5, and Adam Wraith brought him down as we start the fourth quarter of play.
And they got smarter on that. Josie has spun away a couple times for extra 8 to 10 yards. This time the backside away from the point of attack just stayed at home and waited for the spin and helped reduce it to a 2-yard gain.
2nd and 7 from the 47-yard line. Receivers left and right. Hobie and Josie in I formation. Humpel tight end right. Give off the right side to Hobie. He powers ahead of the 49-yard line and got brought down hard. A nice stop by Andy Klosterman prevents Hobie from going any further than 3. It's 3rd down and 5. There's 11:10 to play. It's 17-7 Decorah.
Well, give West Delaware credit there. They fought off some blocks. We've ran that power play where Josie's leading up through that power side, and West Delaware really limited that on that power play for Decorah.
3rd and 5 from the 49-yard line. Vikes 4 of 8 on 3rd down conversions. They haven't converted one here in the third quarter. Moen keeps it on the belly, and they had every option covered that time as Moen falls ahead to the 50. They pretty much had every option covered. It was Brookhammer and Klosterman and Steven that brought him down. It's going to be a punt formation time for Decorah for the first time tonight.
And what Darren meant was they took our fullback with about 2 guys, and they took our quarterback right at the same time that the ball was trying to be faked to the fullback with 2 guys, and there was no way that we were going to make anything.
In fact, this is the first punt either squad tonight. Landon Ashbacker will snap it to Michael Peter. Snap back in good shape, minimal pressure. They'll get the kick away down to the center of the field. And it bounces near the 18-yard line, takes a lateral hop, gets touched there by Schwartz and covered up near the 20-yard line. So a 30-yard punt, no return. West Delaware offense, after their best drive of the night, gets the football back with 9:56 to play here in the fourth quarter. A 17-7 lead for Decorah, 1st and 10 for West Delaware. It is their worst field position start of the night at the 20-yard line.
Well, I thought we did a good job there, guys, of kicking away from McTaggart and Lahr because they can hurt you, and we did a good job to kick away from them. Now our defense has got to step up huge.
Double tight ends, double wing set. McTaggart and Lahr will be in the pistol formation as West Delaware moves on offense from right to left. McTaggart keeps it left side, looks for a hole, tries to bounce it left, gets covered up. Every option was taken away on the lanes. Kyle Kragel, Josie Jewell brought him down. Gain of 0, 2nd and 10.
Too much dancing and no advancing. That's what that is.
That's good, Coach.
Like that one.
You come up with that one by yourself? 2nd and 9 from the 20-yard line. Pistol formation, wing right and twins to the right side. McTaggart off play action, has plenty of time to throw. Still rolls to his right, fires over middle. Catch made by Morrison, but he's knocked down immediately by Kyle Hobie. They'll mark him right at the 24. It's a gain of 4 yards.
Well, that time rolled the pocket, plenty of time to throw again. We closed off some lanes though that time, guys, and did a good job. And then when the ball was delivered, Josie Jewell just popped Morrison a good one and made him pay for the catch.
West Delaware 6 of 9 on 3rd downs. They're 3 of 3 in the second half. 3rd and 6 from the 24-yard line. 8:50 to play. 17-7 Decorah. McTaggart takes, gives to Lahr, runs off the right side across the 25, lunges ahead to the 30. He'll be close to a first down depending on the spot of the football. Osley brought him down. I believe the West Delaware Hawks will move the sticks. They will.
Yep.
Yeah, that was just a power run by the running back Lahr off their offensive right tackle, and he got enough help from his teammates and then was able to dive forward as he was getting tackled to just barely make the 1st and 10. But that's all you got to do is make the 1st and 10.
Dustin Smith into the lineup to replace James Osley, who is dealing with an equipment issue. 1st down and 10 for McTaggart and company. They're in the pistol. They give to Lahr. They run off the right side, get stripped up by Josie Jewell, and down he goes right at the line of scrimmage. Kyle Hobie and Michael Peter there to prevent him from going any further. They're going to give him a half-yard, 2nd and circa 10.
Good job that time, guys, to flatten his tires again. That's what you needed to do against McTaggart and Lahr, is flatten their tires, and a good job by him to go down to his legs and make a sure-handed tackle.
Dustin Smith out. James Osley back in on the linebacking course. 2nd and 9 from the 31. 8 minutes to play. 17-7 the score. Off play action. McTaggart being chased. Rolls to his left side. Fires downfield. Diving catch is made by Tyler Morrison against the coverage of Gage Samuelson at the 46. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
That's by far the best pass that McTaggart has thrown tonight. That's thrown against the grain of your body, rolling opposite your dominant hand, getting chased, and putting it right on the money.
1st and 10, 46-yard line for West Delaware. McTaggart takes. Pitch goes to Curley, running the right side with McTaggart out front. Gets brought down from behind. Josie Jewell and Jake Humpel aim from the back side of that play to bring down Curley after a gain of 1.5 yards.
Outstanding lateral pursuit there, guys, from Humpel and Josie Jewell. Josie just ran him down, just ran across the field there and made an outstanding play, not only making him offensively, making him defensively too.
7:18 to play, 17-7 Decorah. 2nd and 9 for West Delaware from their own 47. Give us to Lahr. No, McTaggart keeps it off the right side and gets tripped up. It was, I believe, Kyle Hovey. No, it was Andy Hovden that tripped up McTaggart to the Decorah 49. A gain of 4. It's 3rd and 5.
That was a big trip up, Darren, because he doesn't get him there. He's just getting his gears really going forward, and there was some running room. So give Andy Hovden. It wasn't what you call a brutal tackle, but it was a effective tackle.
6:43 to play. 17-7 Decorah. 3rd and 5 West Delaware from the 50. They're 4 of 4 on third downs here in the second half. McTaggart keeps it off the right side. Lost his footing and down he goes. Right at the 49-yard line. Josie Jewell brought him down, but it was the turf that did more of the tackling there. In all honesty, it's 4th down.
Well, McTaggart tried to cut across the grain there, guys, and he slipped. I think if he cuts back there, he's got a lot of room to operate, and a good job by Decorah to cut off the lanes. They hit Lahr in the backfield, but McTaggart snuck it out there and ran his own boot play, but got tripped up by the turf.
Doug Winkowitz calls a timeout. There's 6:14 to play. It's 17-7. Decorah on top. This coverage brought to you by Olsgaard Auto Sales, offering clean, pre-owned vehicles with financing offered as low as 3.19%. Prepare now for winter with a new snowplower or spreader available at Olsgaard's Auto Center, where truck accessories and tires can also be installed on your vehicle. 382 cars. Berg Cabinets and Construction, your one-stop kitchen and bath shop with complete installation and remodeling crews available. Stop by their Water Street showroom to see the latest cabinet styles by Birch and the area's largest selection of quartz and laminate countertops. Birch Cabinet and Construction's Water Street, Decorah. 4th down. Well, down 2 scores. Really, this probably not that much of a decision for West Delaware to even go for it here, isn't it?
But the decision is not that they aren't going to go for it, because you know they are, but is it going to be an exotic play, or is it going to be something that they're real confident that they've been able to almost always hit on game in and game out?
4th and 5 from the 50. Dropping to throw McTaggart. He's under pressure. He steps up. He's sacked. Humpel and Andy Hovden bring him down back at the 45-yard line. The first sack of Trey McTaggart tonight, and it could not have come at a better time for Decorah.
Well, right there, guys, what happened is we fired Josie Jewell, and I think that flushed McTaggart, and then our guys up front just came with reckless abandon there and really shut off blocks from West Delaware, and McTaggart had no chance.
Give the secondary a lot of credit, too. Because that's almost a secondary sack, too.
1st and 10, 45-yard line, West Delaware territory, 6:07 to play, 17-7 Decorah. Moen takes, gives to Josie, runs off that right side. He just keeps moving and gets brought down on a solo stop by, it was TJ Olson who brought him down at the 42, and Josie got most of that on his own, a gain of 3.
He's obviously started straight ahead, and he got hit so that he had to go laterally, but he carried 2 guys laterally, at least 2 more yards.
2nd and 7 from the 42, 5:36 left, 17-7 Decorah. Moen under his center, James Lowry. With Gage and Josie in the backfield. Give is to Josie, a straight ahead move off left tackle inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. It'll be a first down. Ryan King to stop. They faked the pitch, gave it to Josie. He moved ahead for 8, and the Vikes moved the sticks.
I love it, guys. We faked the pitch, and then Josie ran hard. He's going to take a breather here, and Dustin Smith is going to come in, and he deserves a breather, guys, because he just ran extremely hard there again.
5:16 left and counting. 17-7 Decorah. 1st and 10 from the West Delaware 34-yard line. Receivers left and right. Tight end right, Humpel. Split backs with Smith and Samuelson. Moen, short drop, looks to the left side, fires left side. Catch made by Krigel, and he is brought down by Brody Kuzy at the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Well, it was a short slant and well delivered. Good pitch and catch. Our receiver had the best chance of catching it, and he did it. And just a nice play call on 1st down and 2nd and 2.
4:38 to play. 2nd and 2 Decorah from the West Delaware 26. Vikings lead it 17-7. Moen with a wing right, tight end right, Humpel, split back Samuelson and Smith. Split to the far left side is Krigel. Moen keeps it on the belly right side, a block from Humpel to the 20. Runs right to the 15. Lunges ahead of the 12. 1st and goal Decorah. Brett Riley brought him down. They're going to mark him at the 13. It is a gain of 13 for Moen.
Well, more importantly, Darren, he stayed in bounds.
Yep.
He went down before he got out of bounds, and that's just a smart play by Blake Moen. He rode it out, did a great job again, and offense is clicking here. Let's keep ball security, though. You got to keep ball secure.
4:10 to play, 17-7 the score. Decorah on top. Krigel to the left side. Wing left is Peter. Tight end right, Humpel. Split backs, Josie and Gage. Moen under his center. Lowry takes the snap, gives to Gage. Samuelson left side, cuts it back to the right, lunges ahead inside the 10, down to near the 7. Ryan King the stop, a gain on the play of 6.
Always positive when you gain on 1st down. That 6 yards is especially where we're at on this part of the field.
2nd and 4 from the 7, 3:37 to play. 17-7 Decorah. Krigel to the left side. Wing left is Schwartz. Tight end right is Humpel. Josie and Gage split behind Blake Moen. Takes the snap. Gives off the right side to Josie. Fighting forward off right guard. He'll move down to near the 1. Brookhammer led the charge. It'll be a first down for Decorah. 1st and goal with 3:19 to play.
Well, that was Jewell for about a 4-yard gain, and now it's 1st and goal from the 2. Again, a real good second effort, got a couple extra yards.
1st and goal at the 2. 3:08 and counting in the ball game. 17-7. Decorah leading West Delaware. Krigel to the left side. Wing left is Peter. Tight end right is Humpel. Split backs Josie and Gage. Moen under his center, James Lowry. Long count, takes the snap, gives to Josie right side, fights it to the goal line. Touchdown! Josie Jewell with the dagger! Decorah 23, West Delaware 7, 2:50 to play.
Well, guys, Josie wasn't going to be denied the goal line there. I don't know who he blew up. It might have been Cole Steven, but he absolutely was just willed himself into the end zone. You love to see that from Josie, and just grit and determination. That's been the storyline tonight, guys. Grit and determination from this Viking squad.
Josh Lee trying to stay perfect on the PAT. Snap, spot, kick. Up. Good. Decorah 24. West Delaware 7. The Vikings are 250 away from a return trip to the Unidome and the semifinals. This broadcast brought to you by Dr. Rebecca Swella Smidrud of the Swella Clinic of Chiropractic Healthcare for all ages, including newborns. With regular visits, you and your entire family can live comfortably and maintain good health throughout your lives. The Swella Chiropractic Clinic, 382-3801. And support from this program comes from Lunch Smith of Northwestern Mutual. Lunch provides individuals and business owners with expert guidance and exclusive access to Northwestern Mutual's life and disability insurance policies. Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Well, 2:50 to play. Lauren McTaggart back deep to field a kick of Josh Lee. 24-7 Decorah. Lee's kick. It's on the ground. It takes a little bit of a hop. It rolls to his right. It gets by Stevens. Stevens picks it up at the 18. His knee was down as he picked up the football. So first down and 10 it will be from the 18-yard line.
Coach was all over that one, guys. His knee was down, as Coach called it, and great job again by Josh Lee to angle that thing away from McTaggart and Lahr.
We'll send John Carlson down to the sideline. I know. I'm still wondering how you saw that, Coach. Your eyesight is admittingly not that great. McTaggart takes the snap, short drop, throws the right side, catch made by Gable. He's hit by Schwartz, and they keep him in bounds at the 25-yard line. A gain of 7 yards, 2:39 to play. West Delaware does have 2 timeouts remaining, but they got to chuck it all over the yard here, don't they?
Well, we stopped him cold where he caught the ball. I like that kind of tackle, Darren. That's football.
2nd and 3 from the 25. McTaggart keeps it on the option. Now runs to his right, runs to the 25. He's to the 30. McTaggart in the open field at the 40. Got by Peter Lillibridge and finally finished off by Gage Samuelson and Drew Schwartz at the 45-yard line. Biggest play of the night for West Delaware, a 20-yard gain for McTaggart.
And that time he showed a little niftiness, a little in and out, and picked up a 20-yard gain.
3 receivers right, single receiver left. 1st and 10, West Delaware from their own 45. Dropping a throw, McTaggart. McTaggart in the pocket. Now rolls to his right. He'll fire downfield. Catch made by Curley at the 40-yard line in Decorah territory beneath the coverage of Nimrod. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Vikings are only rushing 3 in this situation. They're giving McTaggart all day to throw, and basically the strategy, just keep everything in front, right, Coach?
That's right. The clock, as long as we can keep the ball in front of our defenders, and we can give up those 8 and 10-yard plays.
2:01 to play, 4th quarter. 24-7 the score. Decorah on top. McTaggart tries to run off the left side, dances forward to the 40 after Josie got blocked as he is brought down by Nimrod at the 31-yard line. A nice block from Brock Morris freed him up, and a timeout is asked for here by West Delaware. McTaggart brought down after a gain of 8. There's 1:50 to play. It's 24-7. Decorah on top. And let's take a break for Decorah Tire Service and A&J Petersburg Agency Insurance and Real Estate. Lahr runs off right guard and gets to the 29-yard line, and a first down. 1:46 to play. 1 timeout for West Delaware. They trail 24-7. It's first down and 10 at the 29-yard line. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. McTaggart in the gun. Lahr behind him, dropping to throws. McTaggart pumps once, throws left, incomplete as Nick Ellsburn had his arm, and McTaggart couldn't get any mustard on the ball because Nick Ellsburn at that defensive end wrapped him up. 2nd down.
Came untouched off our defensive left end, Ellsburn, and was able to get part of the throwing arm, and obviously incomplete.
2nd and 10, 29-yard line. We've sent John Carlson down to the sidelines. He'll talk to Coach Post after the game. 2nd and 10 will be from the 29-yard line. 2 receivers left, single receiver right. Dropping a throws McTaggart. McTaggart has all day to throw. He fires over the middle. The catch is made by Ryan Dudak, cutting right. He's inside the 15, inside the 10, ridden to the sideline by Gage Samuelson at the 5-yard line. A gain of 24 and a first down, and the 65 defense coming in for Decorah.
Darren, that's what I thought they'd come out doing the second half, right there, with a lot of underneath across the middle. It right there. Of course, we're given a little bit. You got to understand that.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line. 2 receivers left, single receiver right. McTaggart gives to Lahr, runs straight ahead off the right side, fighting towards the goal line. Osley brings him down at the 2. 2nd down upcoming. But their bread and butter has been running the football this year. You got to go down with your bread and butter, don't you?
Yeah. What were they behind? 17-0 at half?
14-0 at the time.
14-0 at half.
2nd and goal at the 2. McTaggart and Lahr in the pistol. Give to Lahr off the right side, fighting to the goal line. He is in in touchdown. We've talked about the second efforts of Josie Jewell. Lahr gave an equally impressive second effort that time, breaking the tackle of Austin Ashbacker and scoring his 28th touchdown of the year.
Yeah, we had him pretty much stood up at the line of scrimmage, but he spun to his right and was able to wiggle in for a yard and a half and a score.
So, 82 yards, 9 plays, and Bolke will be on to attempt the PAT and that took a minute 46 off the clock. West Delaware only has one timeout remaining. Snap, spot, kick, up. Good, 24-14 the score. Tell you what, Sam Lahr with a impressive season. He'll go over 1,700 yards on the season and 28 touchdowns. That's you'll put your stock in a kid like that statistically any day of the week.
I'd take him on my team.
Yep.
He's a nice runner. He doesn't wear down, and he doesn't try to bounce a lot out. He goes straight upfield. That's my kind.
1:04 to play. Onside kick coming for West Delaware. 24-14 the score. The winner of this one will play the winner of the Harlan-Boyden-Whole Rock Valley game. And that is coming up next Monday. Harlan was leading at the halftime break 21-7. Well, Decorah Harlan, it would be the first time ever in a semifinal in Class 3A. Bolke with the kick. They kick it to the left side. It's a hop, and it's covered by Gage Samuelson at the 46. He'll run straight ahead and go out of bounds at the 48-yard line. And the Vikings have the football. One timeout for West Delaware, and 101 away from heading back to Cedar Falls, Coach O.
We can take 3 knees and get even with that one timeout.
Vikes would get to the semifinals for the first time since 2008 and become the first team in this Decorah West Delaware playoff series to win at home over the years. Jake Qualley is in at quarterback. He's under his center, James Lowry. He takes the snap. He'll give to Josie right side. Inside the 40, lowers the shoulder inside the 35, and Josie brought down after a gain of 14. What more can you say, Coach?
Well, you gotta give our line credit right there. They got him through the line initially, and of course we expect Jewell to make yardage on his own.
Josie coming out for Dustin Smith, getting a well-deserved round of applause from the Viking faithful. 42 seconds to play. 1st and 10, Decorah from the West Delaware 34-yard line. Jake Qualley under center takes the snap, gives to Dustin Smith off the right side. He'll move ahead to the 31-yard line.
That's the last play of the game. We should stay in the huddle.
And I don't know if West Delaware will take a timeout. It doesn't appear that they will. Well, for the first time since 2008, the Decorah Viking football team is heading to the 3A semifinals. For the second consecutive year, the second-place team out of Class 3A District 4 is going to represent Northeast Iowa in the semifinals. Decorah has defeated West Delaware 24-14 here tonight. And at the end of 3 quarters out west, Harlan leading Boyden-Whole Rock Valley 21-7. If that score stays the same, Decorah, Harlan in the Unidome, Coach, that doesn't bring back any memories, does it?
Well, we've been there against them, I would say at least 4 times, at least.
As the trophy presentations will take place here in a few minutes. We're going to take a time out here and be back after this break for Rockweiler and Neat. Vikings on to the semifinals, 24-14 victors over West Delaware tonight.
Congratulations to West Delaware for the qualifying.
24-14, Decorah has won. The quarterfinal trophy being presented by Decorah High School Principal Kim Shepard to the captains of the West Delaware football team. And West Delaware, a team that was 10-1 coming in, and was the district champs in Class 3A District number 4, will end their fine season at 10-2. And I think it's one of those deals, Coach, where you feel a lot of pride in what Decorah kids were able to accomplish, because you know you beat a perennial power, you know you beat a good football team, and that's what you got to do to win at this time of the year, Coach.
Yeah, it was a good 3A football game. Good hitting, some good individual play, but we just had a better overall team play. If you go by number of plays, we won more plays over the course of the 48 minutes than they did, and the score bears it out that we earned the victory.
All right, let's go down to the sidelines. Is John, I believe John Carlson is about ready to join Coach Post. Vikes.
Right, getting the headsets off there, and Coach, first want to congratulate you. Your kids came out tonight and just dominated at the point of attack, or maybe not dominated, or just did an effective job on both sides of the ball tonight.
Yeah, I got to credit our coaches. Coach Truan, we, devised this defense against them. And, that helped immensely. Our kids played with great determination and desire. They didn't want to be denied tonight. And, they played like that. And, I'm very proud. Offense, defense, coaches. It's just a great, our crowd fans in the stands. It's just been a great all-around effort by everybody here.
And a situation where you guys ended up last year on this field, losing to the same West Delaware squad last year. I know it's a new year in 2011. Did that maybe play into the minds of the guys that were around? Anything said about that, or was it just a situation where turned the page over and said this is a new year, we got a different this year?
We reminded them of that. They know that happened, but our guys, were determined. Right now, these guys are playing with intensity and a ferocity that we haven't seen here, and we've just gotten better and better each game as the season's gone along. So it's been a fun ride. I mean, we're just, as coaches, just kind of riding along on their shirt sleeves right now. So we'll keep doing it.
And you talk about that improvement. Obviously, you went down to West Delaware, and as you said, you thought you were prepared for that ball game down there. They kind of handed it to you up front. You talked about some adjustments you made, but overall, was it the adjustments, or was it more of a sense of your guys just getting after it up front on both sides of the football?
I think it's more of our guys getting after it up front on the football. What we played was, our defense was great. It was fine. It was adjusted. Scheme was there. Our scheme would have worked last time too. We just played harder. And they played with more determination the first time we played them. They played, the things just went kind of their way, and bango, it just snowballed the wrong way for us the first time. This time it went well for us.
Well, Coach, we look forward to keep on talking with you. Hopefully we get to talk to you 2 more times, and I know you'll enjoy this one, and then get back to work to whoever you play, but go enjoy this one, Coach.
Thanks. We're going to do that.
All right, thanks.